the courthouse under police escort.
And Rebecca, I'm sorry to circle back with you. You were saying that there was sort of a flurry of activity, and all of a sudden there were sheriff's deputies around. So obviously that alerted you all to, hey, something's going on.
To speak for myself, I forgive you, and I know if you go to God and ask Him, He will forgive you. And I don't think anyone could say it. Again, I'm speaking for myself, not even bad for my family. But I love you just like anyone else. And I'm not gonna say I hope you rot and die just like my brother did, but I personally want the best for you. And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you. Because I know that's exactly what both of them would want you to do. And the best would be give your life to Christ. I'm not gonna say anything else. I think giving your life to Christ would be the best thing that both of them would want you to do. Again, I love you as a person. And I don't wish anything bad on you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
Yes.
Powerful moment after the trial actually involved Judge Tammy Kemp. Here's something else not a lot of people may have seen. Steve Pickett live outside the courtroom as well in the hallways of Frank Crowley to tell us more about that moment. Steve?
Doug, after reading that verdict of 10 years in prison for Amber Guyger, it was State District Judge Tammy Kemp who met with the Botham Jean family after the victim impact statement that you just saw, and then something else that a lot of people may not have understood or comprehended when it was broadcast throughout the world, frankly. Judge Kemp herself walking over to Amber Guyger. I have confirmed with her that she had a Bible. She shared that Bible with Amber Guyger, giving it to her. We were told that she read a Bible verse with Amber Guyger, and then they prayed together. It was Judge Kemp leading that prayer, and her hug, along with the same hug you saw from the brother of Botham Jean, the judge herself, in that moment together with Miss Guyger. It was a moment, again, in all the years that I have covered criminal trials, I have never seen where not only a victim impact statement where an individual goes and hugs and shares tears with the person convicted of killing their loved one, but the judge sharing a Bible with the person she is now sent to prison for the next 10 years. It was, needless to say, quite a moment. Doug?
Some extraordinary moments today in court. Steve Pickett, thank you. Our thanks to...
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video.
Hope everybody's doing well out there on this Wednesday evening. I'm doing good myself. I'm sure many of you already heard the news about Squirrel Face here being sentenced to only 10 years in prison for the murder of Botham Jean. Okay? It's like, okay, she got the murder charge, she got the conviction of murder, but got the sentencing of manslaughter. That's what it seems like to me. Probably even less than that. Especially when you look at Dr. Bill Cosby. He got 10 years for basically, lies. Okay? 10 years. But yeah, she got only 10 years. And really, that's what I was more concerned about after I heard the conviction. What will the sentencing be? The sentencing. That's what I was more concerned about. And I had a good feeling it was going to be something like this. More like a farce of a trial. As far as I'm concerned, because it was an open and shut case. She was guilty. Murder. Okay? Ample time to make the decision not to shoot Mr. Botham Jean in his own apartment. Mind you, she was the intruder. She was the aggressor. But she said that, well, she was so tired that she didn't even know her own place from his place. Basically. I'm surprised, a person that tired shouldn't even be able to drive without wrecking, okay? But we know that was all a lie. And not to mention, which I will, all those sexting texts before the murder of Mr. Botham Jean. And it is said even after the murder. And also to bring up the mean, racist, and hateful social media comments about how, she basically disliked black people. Matter of fact, it was one of them that I read that she said, well, in the midst of, I think, buying a German Shepherd, that she told the person that she only liked y'all as in her people. She had made some very, very hateful, disparaging comments about Martin Luther King. The list goes on and on with this trick, but yet and still she only wound up with 10 years. Okay? Be that as it may, but the main thing that actually, pointed out to me, more so than any other of this farce of a trial, okay, was the special attention that this criminal was getting. Special treatment. Okay? Look, okay, you got, first of all, the bailiff. She ought to be ashamed of her damn self. Shout out to Diamond Girl 8 for alerting me, about that situation, because I didn't even know about it at first. Okay? But that bailiff is disgusting. Second, the brother. Did you even love your brother Botham Jean? For the way that you got up there and you portrayed yourself, I can understand, the hurt and the pain that you maybe, that you feel. But where's your hurt and pain for your brother? Where's that for him? Don't forget, he's the victim. Not Squirrel Face here. Okay? He was the victim. As well as you and your parents and the rest of the family. You're all victims by the hands and the doings of what Squirrel Face here done. Okay? Don't forget that. And then the hugging. See, you're supposed to wait until the subhuman that will commit a crime like this ask you to forgive them. You didn't even do that, man. You practically demanded that you would go down there and hug her. Okay? Total embarrassment. Total embarrassment. You know? And last but not least, the judge. The judge. How many criminals do you think that commit heinous crimes that, the judge would come down with the Bible, and hug and comfort and all this kind of shit? You see, something's wrong with this case, all right? You see the same narrative every time situations like this happen in this country. Feel sorry for the bastard who committed the horrible act. That's what it seems like to me. Comfort them. Hug them. Tell them you forgive them. Okay? When they never even ask. The reprobate never even ask you to forgive them. See? Something's wrong. Keith Sweat made a song about something being wrong. That's the first thing I heard play in my mind when I started seeing not only that sorry ass bailiff, but the brother, the way he did. The brother. The song just popped in my mind. Something just ain't right. I'm serious. That's what it was to me. And like I said, the judge. At this point, I'm going to tell y'all something. And I'm not starting any conspiracy theories when I say it. But I'm starting to wonder if a lot of these cases aren't propaganda, scripted. Just to get us as a people stirred up and keep us upset. Sometimes I wonder that. Because you're starting to see the same scenarios play out in different cases. See? And like I said, this could be very, very real. And my condolences to to the mother, the father, the brother, and all of that. You understand? And the whole entire family for the pain that you guys have received. I'm serious. But this stuff is just starting to get too much to believe, too hard to believe. See? It's too hard to believe. Can I hug her? Is it all right that I can hug her? Yes. And then he goes, he hug her and they do the hug and everything, man. See, something ain't right. Something ain't right, okay? That's just the way I feel about it. I'm serious. Something ain't right. This dude sit up there. His mouth was drier than I don't know what. He kept fiddling around his collar. You understand? Something ain't right. And that's just like, to bring up another story. You understand? The young lady who said, the 6th grader that said that she was held down and her dreads was cut. All to come back and turn around and say she made it up. See, something ain't right. Something ain't right. There's a sinister force behind some of this shit. I actually believe that child or the parents was actually coerced into retracting this story and saying, I made it up. However way they coerced him. I just believe that. See? But that's all I got to say on this story right here. I didn't want to read any of the article because, it just really disgusted me. I don't even like looking at this little squirrel-faced bitch right here. I really don't. You understand? And basically, like I said, 10 years ain't enough. 20 to 99 was where they should have started. But nevertheless, she got 10 years. And mind you, with good behavior, she'll probably be free within, I don't know, half of that. Maybe 1/4 of it. Who knows? But one thing I can assure you this. I can guarantee you, the day that you meet the Most High, you can hang it up. The day that you have to look Mr. Botham Jean in his spirit, in his spiritual body, you can hang it up. See? Because although everything has been publicized, you understand, to the public, us and everything, and what have you. Like we know the whole entire story. No, there's some hidden factors to the story that only right now she knows. Only, right now that Mr. Botham Jean knows. And only that the Most High knows. And that's where the real judgment in court will proceed. I can assure you of that. I can assure you of that. Okay? Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to live your life as though you are being watched, because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.